punchy drums, powerful melodies, and that's a bass. Probably stuff you don't know how to make. Hello everyone, this brand new tutorial is all about making future house bounce. In only 6 minutes I'm going to show you the 5 steps to create a Mesto style track. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, but clock is ticking, guys. Come on, follow the tutorial with me, turn on the full studio, and here we go. Step 0. Turn down your tempo to 128 BPM. First step, you will need to use punchy drums. You may tell me, why does Mesto use punchy drums? Very punchy, but short drums will permit you to let a lot of space, mainly for bass and the lead. So here we go, we're gonna add a kick, some claps and the stuff. For the kick, use simply 2 layers. First of all, a top kick that still have some sub bass just for the attack, and then a chest, like a very sub kick, where the main thing is low, so together it's like this. Very powerful. Then use 2 claps, not so much, because so much like big claps is mainly for Mike Williams stuff, but for Mesto use only 2 claps, simply punchy claps. First clap, and second clap. They may sound very plastic, but it's also what makes the claps of Mesto very punchy, snappy, and stereo-wide, but super plastic, you know. Then you also may use percussion like this one. Also this one here. And so with the other thing here, that is a clap, a very small clap, just to make some reverb stuff, it will sound like this. And shoulders snare here. Nice. Melody time. So here is how it sounds like. So this was for the melody, but for the chords, what we're gonna use for presets, I'm going to show you right now. It's very useful to use background sounds, like this one, for example. It's really also how you're gonna mix it that's gonna make if it sounds good or not. So the chords here sound like this. You can feel like it's useless, but it's actually very useful to add a lot of melodics and just not only bass lead. That is more for hard tracks. So now we have the chords. Let's go to the third step. That is about bass. First of all, for your bass, use a lot of contrast, not a lot, but it needs to be very highly contrasted, but only in a few places, like not only no. I'm gonna show you how it sounds just with the pattern here. Now guys, if I'd like you to remember only one thing from the video, is theme. Too much is muddy. Theme is very important for bass, and it works sometimes with lead but chord, but every time with bass. If you put too much stuff together, it's maybe gonna sound a bit weird, muddy, and for people who are not professional, I'd really highly recommend you to not put too much layers, but simply use simple but efficient, like not too much, maximum 6. And guess what? With PRISM, it's now super easy to make chords and basses and leads that don't clash together, simply because I've already put inside PRISM some stacks that are ready to be drag and dropped into the project, and they already work together. So here we have only 4 basses and 1 sub. So I'm going to show you a bit the preset that I use, all from my sample pack, of course. And it's just easy as 5 7-1 layers. I'm going to show you the demo one by one. Each one has an actual, even the sub bass has an actual character, you know, they just feel something. So if you're actually interested in making tracks like Mesto, like really achieving them, then you know that the link is just below. Now we've got all the foundations, so drums, bass, chords, and even the tempo. We're gonna go to the lead. So the lead is at the opposites of the bass. You really need to stack for a Mesto style track different layers, that mean a lot of layers. However, only 1 or 2 textures should go up like above everything in the lead, not too much. Mesto generally uses two leads, so first a vocal lead and then a melodic lead. I'm going to show you what I use for vocal lead. So it's mainly some very distorted plug shot and vocal samples from packs. So yeah, that's it. And then a lot of different layers just to support everything. Also white noise, you don't have to forget it. White noise, I think it's this one, yeah. Simple preset that I just saved and I use in every track. And then I stack everything into a lead bus. To process my lead buses, I personally use PRISM because it just contains a lot of different pre-made buses and just awesome. But just to resume, it's mainly EQ, distortion and reverb. So here is the before and after the FXs. So here is how the 4 first steps sounds like. Now step 5, arrangement. How to go from this kind of track to this complete kind of tracks. Just a whistle and only like this. Add the right FXs at the right moment. For the build-up, just use a melody with simple like elements and build-up drums. Thank you for following along. Just tell me what you want next. I say see you guys in the next tutorial. Goodbye.